Hey, this your boy Diggaveli, and welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna be doing something new today, guys. I'm gonna be starting my first ever episode on my channel of Twitter Scrolls. So this is the first episode of Twitter Scrolls, man. And I just thought it'd be something, different, man, on YouTube. And I see people go over Twitter content all the time, but I'm gonna just name mine as Twitter Scrolls. But man, this is some of the craziest shit that you will see online that you probably won't see anywhere else. So in this first episode, man, I just want to show y'all how this progressive disease is just ruining America, man. Like all the degeneracy they just been pushing has it's just brought, yeah, not even America, it's brought the world just crashing down, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. I don't want to talk too much. I gotta show you guys this type of stuff. In the first little scroll we're gonna do right here, man, this has got to be the most evilest, nastiest. I've seen and heard off the top of my head right now. This is like the sickest shit that I've seen. I know I've heard and seen sick shit before, but just off the top of my head, this is definitely number one right now. Let's get into how crazy this pedophile is.
I guess I'm going to tell you, we were Melanie the whole time, all right?
Melanie
Jackson.
Oh, that her. Oh, okay. I've been talking to that person since November.
How old is she?
I think she said she was 9 or something like that.
No, she was 8.
Okay.
You just know so nonchalant about it? That's
Yeah.
fine. Okay. Before we get into any of these messages, so about your 4-year-old daughter, how'd you get turned on by her body?
It was just a sexual drive.
So, a sexual drive for a 4-year-old. Sure, there's a sexual drive for 18-year-old, 19-year-old, so on and so on. But a 4-year-old.
Here's the thing. Somebody who has never been in these shoes, you won't ever understand.
What specifically about the 4-year-old was it?
It was the innocence and thinking that I can please anybody, didn't matter what age they were.
Not only is this a 4-year-old, which is so out of bounds,
Right,
it's your daughter. This is incest. What specifically did you do to your daughter?
Almost everything.
Oh man, yeah, y'all heard that shit right, man. This dude molested his 4-year-old daughter. Like, this is what pedophilia and I can't stress this shit enough, man. The stuff that these Democrats are pushing, man, on our kids, sexualizing our kids, man. Drag shows in school, drag shows in the street, sex acts in the street with kids. Like, what do you think this type of shit does, man? Just somebody with common sense. What do you think this type of shit does? It affirms these people just like him, their feelings for kids. It affirms that shit. They know it does. These people want complete destruction of civilization and any logical social environment. Like, this dude did this shit to his 4-year-old daughter, man.
Do to your daughter?
Almost everything.
Did you penetrate?
Yeah, when she was 9.
So you had sexual intercourse with her?
Yeah.
So he can't even, like, what do you even say to somebody after that? How could you even, I would have a hard time restraining myself in front of somebody like this, man. Because of my tolerance for this type of nasty, unacceptable shit. I have no tolerance for this type of stuff, so shout out to this man for just keeping his composure in front of somebody just so sick.
Officer, over here. This guy's a sex offender, has 7 victims, and he was texting an 8-year-old girl. Over there.
That dude should never see what life is like outside of a prison again. Who does it to a kid, but who would do something like that to their daughter? Damn, this world births some monsters, man. But let's keep the Twitter scroll growing, man. Let's see how bad it is on the kids. Somebody's son right here.
So I learned to hide. Like Hannah Montana, I hid my life, but now it's time to take the climb. I am transgender. At the risk of breaking stereotypes, I do not identify as either. Non-binary. Unfortunate that no one is polite to my pronouns. They, them, they told me I was born a boy, not a baby. Vandalized my birth certificate with the initial M on top of a name I was given without asking for consent. Don't touch me. So I learned to hide.
Asking for a name that you were given without consent. Vandalized your birth certificate with the letter M for male. Okay, that his pronouns won't be respected. They, them. You're one person, buddy. You're one person, my boy. This is brainwashing 101. What's this, like MK Ultra or some shit that they done improved over the years? Like how do you do this to the kids' brains? How do you do this with people's brains who live in reality? This shit is spooky on an insane level. I gotta watch this shit again, man. Let's just watch it again and see how extreme his brainwashing is.
Like Hannah Montana, I hid my life, but now it's time to take the climb. I am transgender. At the risk of breaking stereotypes, I do not identify as either.
He must have thought he was gonna get some claps when he said that, man. Don't nobody care about people's personal life that much, man. I wish somebody would tell these kids that nobody cares about your personal life except the people who are supposed to care. Like, regular people have to live with family not even giving a shit about them, not supporting them and all this other stuff. People who they assume is supposed to do that. Which in reality, man, once you really get into the meat of this shit, nobody has to do anything for you. Nobody has to support you. Nobody has to do anything for you because they have their own lives to live. Anybody who gives you anything, attention, love, affection, money, anybody who helps you out any type of way should be appreciated because nobody has to. This life, nobody owes you anything. People have their own lives to tend to. So to get anything out of anybody, to me, is just like such a great thing because nobody has to do anything. And these people just feel so entitled to everybody else's lives and attention. Like, it's very disgusting and disturbing, man. But let's let my man continue.
Am transgender. At the risk of breaking stereotypes, I do not identify as either. Non-binary. Unfortunate that no one is polite to my pronouns. They, them, they, them, they.
Polite to your pronouns. What the hell do we gotta be polite to your pronouns for, man? If I want to be called Boss King by everybody, should I have to like force that shit on everybody to call me Boss King?
They told me I was born a boy, not a baby. Vandalized my birth certificate with the initial M on top of a name I was given without asking for consent. Don't touch me.
And then ends it with disrespect for this girl that's coming up. Lipstick, lip gloss, man. Oh my God. But hold up. There's more. Let's see what somebody's son doing right here in this video. That shit is crazy, man. Child abuse in the highest form. Hey, they looking like, man, what? Ain't no way. She looking like she might be enjoying it, though. But this is what happens when you don't have a dad in the home, or if the dad in the home is liberal or a Democrat. Because this is inexcusable, man. Like, I'm getting sassy Sierra vibes. How disgusting, man. Like, I'm all for everybody being themselves. Now, if this kid grew up, even 18, still you don't know nothing at 18. Your brain doesn't fully develop to 25. But let's say this kid grows up late, early 20s, whatever, man. He wants to still do this, 21. He still wants to do this. It's completely fine. He's an adult. He can make decisions for himself. At this age, this is complete child abuse. Like, why is he dancing like so seductive and feminine better than a lot of these women in the music videos? Now look, this woman right here gave a perfect response to this type of shit in a logical world. Watch. Oh wow. I ain't clap no attention. See, you don't egg this type of shit on. This is somebody's son right here, man. And look, black women gonna love it though. Look at them. They gonna cheer it on. Look. They gonna get up, dance with it. Look, step in the air. Look, work. Look, they said work. What I tell y'all in my other video, man? Nobody loves gay boys more than black women. It's like they're best friends. More than black women and liberals. That's what I say. And liberals. White liberals love gay little boys too. For reasons unknown, but they do. And you know what's crazy? He's just expressing him. This dude is dancing sexually. I'm pretty sure it's men and other stuff around, a lot of perverts around. And he's dancing like this, like sensually. Like, man, this shit's disgusting. Ugh. I think that's all I'm gonna do for the Twitter scroll episode #1, man, before I blow gaskets. This shit is very disturbing, man. I feel bad for these kids, man, because they're brainwashed into a culture that's just self-destructive and just causes them harm. And they don't know anything. Like, these kids are sponges. They're a product of their environment. Like, wherever you grow a kid up, you can expect them to take to their surroundings. That's just what it is, no matter how toxic or bad the surroundings is, man. That's what you get. If your kid grows up on a farm, he's going to be good with animals. He's going to be good with crops. If your kid grew up in drag shows, man, he's gonna be twerking half naked, dressing like a woman. If your son grows up in drag culture, like, that's just what it is, man. These kids need better surroundings and environments, and you can always see which one they in when you see them out in public. Man, y'all seen it like I seen it, man. We got a lot more of these to do. I'm out.